Rising Storm Vietnam is a game.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
A very good game, in fact. It's quite special, as the Vietnam War has never been quite captured like this in a game. It has the perfect blend of realism and gameplay-focused mechanics, which makes the game both very fun and very intense.
Sorry.
It has quite a small but very dedicated fanbase, meaning there's bound to be funny moments and full servers for a long time.
DI, your government has abandoned you. They have ordered you to die. DI, do not trust them.
The gameplay is rock solid, so let's get into that. The recoil in this game is just perfect. The front sight of your weapon rises more, which means that even though the recoil doesn't look that bad, you could still miss if you're not careful. Being fatigued or under fire will make you shoot substantially worse, which gives an actual use for suppressive fire.
I'm a lead bomber, motherfucker!
And not running around all the time.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
You can also brace your weapon automatically on all surfaces. All of this means that you have to be more careful and pace your shots better. However, the gunplay is still very fluid. This, combined with the realistic lethality of all weapons, means that it's oh so satisfying to get those moments where you're just popping off. I love this game. The movement is also very good. You can crouch run, which is an absolute godsend in the jungles. You can also jump into a prone position, perfect for getting in cover quickly. You can also use this to pretend to be dead while being shot at from afar.
I am a gun!
And simply sniping that guy back. This is a possibility because of the kill feed. The kill feed is delayed, which I think is a better option than no kill feed at all, or one that is in real time. Now, you might think that because we're in thick jungles, we can't see anyone and will constantly get killed not knowing from where. Well, this is sometimes the case.
This map is very gay, I agree.
But overall, you can spot enemies very well. This makes fights feel fair and fun. You won't be fighting just in forests though. There's a lot of maps and a good variety. There's hills, fortifications, cities, swamps, villages and more. Most maps are very well made and allow for a lot of flanking maneuvers or unique ways to attack. However, there's also quite a few objectives that are absolute meat grinders. Wave after wave will get absolutely destroyed until a good artillery strike allows the attackers to finally take the objective. This is fun in its own twisted way.
Cock and ball torture, CBT, is a sexual activity involving torture of the male genitals.
Another nice thing is that both sides have different abilities and equipment. For example, the Viet Cong side can make tunnels as spawn points, and the American side can directly spawn on the squad leaders.
Thank you, sir!
Which means that no one ever wants to play squad commander as American.
Bruh.
The Americans also have helicopters in certain maps. These can range from Cobras to Little Birds to Hueys. Don't expect too much though, because most of the time they're flown by autistic monkeys. Now you can also play as a chopper gunner in those Hueys.
How can you shoot women, children?
Easy! You just don't lead them so much!
However, you'll almost never get a kill.
I've done got me
0
dead goops killed!
There are also multiple armies for both sides, which also have small differences, like the Aussies having the deadly FAL,
One fire fights, one fire, 1-0, rights by rights, fall to.
or the Arvin having the M1 Garand. Now, I wasn't joking fully in the title. This game really comes as close as you can get to a PTSD simulator. There's nothing more scary than a teammate dying right next to you without you knowing where it came from. Now, what makes this game so scary sometimes? well, you can get killed by one shot from everywhere most of the time. Not just by enemies, but teammates too.
Sorry.
The sound design of this game is also just brutal. When you're in a bunker or building next to an airstrike, you just feel every impact. By the way, you're not always safe inside.
Alright, 20 seconds for rapid.
Then, you also have the voice acting and animations of dying people. And you start to get what I mean. Now, let's get back to that friendly fire. It will happen. You will get shot by teammates, and you will shoot teammates. It's inevitable.
I have to shoot through a crowd of people to defend myself. I'm not going to be happy about the devastation, but I will be happy that I've defended my own life.
What's also inevitable is your commander calling in an airstrike right on your position. But it's not like that ever happens in real life.
Flame and steel rip across the perimeter, killing 42 men and wounding 45.
Oh no.
It's the worst friendly fire incident of the Vietnam War.
The realism and horrible nature of it all allows for funny moments to shine through even more. Because you're so on edge, and in the moment, these things contradict it so much and become even funnier.
Well, they banned me from it. They called me, they said I was being racist, but I was asking why, like, the devs made all the doctors Jewish. Because, like, 9 out of 10 Jewish people at the start of that game are doctors. I don't know why.
I blame Israel.
Especially at the end of a match, you'll always hear people say some funny stuff or blast music.
I have erectile dysfunction.
Got a little blue
wait.
chew.
You're paying my dad pays me.
My dick's broke.
To touch your penis?
Yeah.
I think I'm on the right
I
team.
get paid to touch penises.
Do you refer to him as daddy every time you see him?
No, he prefers for me to call him Pasta Man.
There are multiple classes, so let's go over them. The Rifleman is the class you play when all others are full. The Pointman has access to shotguns and SMGs, making him useful as a flanking player or at the front throwing smokes at the point. He can also spot traps and disarm them, which is extra useful for the American side. The Machine Gunner does what a Machine Gunner does best. Perfect for covering fire or locking down a sideline. The Sniper is the most difficult class in the game, as it will be almost impossible to play him, since he's always full. If you do manage to pick him, you can just hide in a bush the entire match and get easy kills. The Combat Engineer or Sapper has either traps, C4, or even a flamethrower.
That's the enemy.
The Grenadier, or RPG, has of course a grenade launcher or an RPG, perfect for hammering the point from afar or get a good shot in a bunker. Incidentally, also perfect for getting team kills with. The Radio Man enables the commander to call in support, which is dearly needed. So of course, no one wants to play it. The commander can call in multiple forms of support.
Hai vụ là thằng mất dạy đó. Nó chuyên môn là chữ thề. Thằng vô văn hóa, con chó của cộng sản. Tôi mà chữ thề con cặc đồ mày nói chuyện vô văn hóa. Mày coi chừng mày chết với tao nha mày.
Like napalm strikes.
Napalm son is lots of fun. Drop from a bomb or shot from a gun. It gets the gooks when they're on the run. Napalm stick it.
Or artillery. The Viet Cong commander can spawn all dead teammates on him instantly, which is perfect for attacking or defending an objective. He's also able to call in anti-air support, which destroys spookies, recon, and even napalm strikes. This adds an element of mind games to it all, as you might predict when the enemy calls in a napalm strike or cancel your spooky so the cooldown is shorter, but the enemy's anti-air is on cooldown.
Easy!
Let's get to the presentation. The game looks pretty good, especially the thick forests. However, the effects really bring it home. Explosions or napalm really look impactful and deadly. The animations are also very nice, especially the ragdolls and bleed out animations. What's also nice is there's quite a bit of visual customization, but it's all rather realistic, so it doesn't break the flow of the game. I again have 2 YouTube channels to recommend. Sloth Guru has made 2 very good videos that capture this PTSD simulator quite well. 10.2 has a lot of Vietnam content and also some good tutorials.